Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Star Trek Fleet Command. So I just checked and I just hit 1,000 subscribers. Cue applause. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to this channel. I am very happy that I have some subscribers that actually like to watch my videos, much less 1,000 people that want to watch the videos that I create on this game that we all love. So big kudos to all of the subscribers here today. I really appreciate your loyalty to this channel. So today there's really not that much to talk about. We haven't had an event for a couple of days. I mean, you can include the domination solo milestone and the leaderboard, and it's kind of whatever. Um, but today is Swarm Sunday. That is what this video is. I'm going to be talking about because I definitely think it is a great event to do. I'm also going to talk about my free to play journey on my Franklin, getting it upgraded, and definitely having fun with that. And I'm hoping I can get my ship to come back to kind of use my Franklin on this event today. But I haven't been doing it every day, but I make sure to hit every Sunday because at my level, I get rare crystal, I get con shards, I get Mara shards, I get a whole bunch of titanium, and a whole bunch of uncommon ore and gas. And that is definitely something that we all could be very much in demand. The gas, especially, because if we take a look through the research tree, we're going to take a look and see that much of the new research is going to require that gas. So, emergency defense, gas. Data miner, gas. Partial hunter is going to be ore, however, that ore is reserved for my ops to go to level 31. Explorer regeneration, gas. All over this place, it's gas that is going to be necessary to start leveling up. So that is the one thing that is in such a high demand, and I don't know if it's because Federation is one of my factions that it's requiring gas, or if that's the situation for everyone here, but it is gas that is going to be necessary to for the research that is needed. I've also been been playing catch up with some of the research that I need to get done on combat in regards to faction ships. So I moved my modulated Federation research up to level 3, and that increases shield deflection for all Federation ships. And the Valor is hull health is increased, and this is another reason for me to get to level 31, is so I can increase that a level. And we have some weak points that we could be doing. Unfortunately, the crystal is what I need for my Saladin. Right now, my Saladin at tier 7 is requiring all all rare gas and rare crystal. So if we take a look at this, my Saladin is now at 630k. In the phaser, all rare gas and crystal. Impulse engine, rare gas and crystal. My warp engine is uncommon gas, and it's a lot of it. It's 900 uncommon gas, which might be a couple of purchases to get that up. For me to get this up to tier 8 possibly. That will probably take some time, considering that this is 110 and 24, so I need 220 more rare crystal. I just put 110 in the torpedo, so that's about 330 rare crystal at this level, and probably a good 150 rare gas that is needed. So it is a bunch of resources that are needed for this. So hopefully I'll be able to scrounge that together one way or another. I'm not too concerned because my Saladin is actually doing pretty good compared to the other Saladins on the server. So I'm not too concerned with that. I have one thing I did change. I want to show you guys my officer setup. I have moved Claw off. What I was finding was I swapped him for Woltling. And Woltling, his ability is if the ship is an interceptor, he increases its dodge value by 30%. That's his max tier, I believe. And he's also increasing the synergy to Gorkin 10%, along with Kurla's increase to 10%, which is going to increase Gorkin's, I believe, officer ability. When the ship hits the opponent with a critical hit, Gorkin has a 75% chance of causing a hull breach for 3 rounds on the opponent's ship. So I moved Claw out, even though Claw had a flat 17% increase to critical damage. I wasn't critting enough with him because there wasn't enough synergy going to Gorkin to power that up. So what I found with Woltling is that a lot of the times I was getting critical hits on the enemy. And we can definitely, let me just swap this ship out here. See if we can upgrade. How close? Oh, we're getting pretty close. Let me go over to this 28 system since that's all I have left. Set Corsair. And go back here. And so Claw had that flat 17%. And I just wasn't critting enough. But when I did crit, it was a really, really hard hit. It was like 950k damage. And I don't have anything in here because I've been hitting Swarm. But basically, Woltling has increased the chance to get that first torpedo to critical. And that has been very, very helpful in what I have been trying to do. So I made that change. I maxed him up. Let's see here. Oh, he's got another level to go. So I was mistaken on that. But so far, he increases the dodge at 30%. And so that's basically the setup I have going on here. I have heard from a lot of players talking about the burn crew on the Franklin for taking down Swarm. I haven't played with it too much, so if you have a crew setup that you like to use that has the burning crew on it, that you found to be really effective, definitely post that down below, and I'd love to share that. I have a lot of officers that I could upgrade, but I'm really focusing on any of the, let's see here, rare or epic. Really conserving my crew XP for that because I am running low on it once again. But all of those that are rare or epic, I have max experienced them all the way up to what I can. So a couple of things is I might actually tier up Cadet Uhura, Instructor Spock. That might be 2 things I'd be willing to do just because they are so effective on fighting certain kinds of ships. And let's go back here. We are still about 2.5 minutes out of the Ortex system, where I'm going to shoot down some swarms here and kind of see where my ship is at. So the crew I'm using on the ship, this is probably the hardest thing about swarms, is finding out the best crew for you, because a lot of people don't have crew to the point where I have my crew. Like I have a tier 3 Spock and I have a tier 3 Kirk, and they work amazing. And then Telon, she mitigates all the damage, not all the damage, but a good portion of the damage from those torpedoes. And so I have been using this setup and found it to be quite effective. Now, if you don't have these officers, a really good matchup would be using Cadet Uhura as your captain. She will decrease the weapon damage of the opponent's ship by so much percent. She will also increase the shield health of your ship by so much percent. And then the officer would be Spock. He will increase the shield deflection, armor, and dodge of the ship by so much percent. And then Tilan. And let's just take a look at Tilan. And Tilan will decrease the damage done by kinetic weapons of hostiles by so much percent. So that would be another good crew setup. If you have found another crew setup that works well for you, definitely post that down below. Like I said, I've heard some interesting things about Nero and the Burn crew, and definitely encourage everyone to find whatever crew works best for them. For me, this is a crew that works best to take on the Swarm. So let's see what I can do against a 28. And mine is 104k. So it takes about a fourth of my ship. So a little bit more damage than I want to do. However, the repair time and cost on the Franklin is so much cheaper. So what I have been doing with the Franklin is I've been upgrading it without buying any packs. I bought an initial $20 pack for the blueprints. Maybe it's like a third. And then built it, but I haven't bought any of the parts that are needed. And right now I'm at a tier where they're still manageable, but it gets to the point where each weapon slot is like a million parts just to upgrade one weapon slot, which might get a little out of hand. And in that situation, you may want to spend, if that's something you want to do, and upgrade your Franklin. For me, I don't mind farming the parts, using it for events, kind of using my Centurion if I need to, and going down that path. So definitely take this for whatever it's worth, and definitely hit the Swarm event of every Sunday. At level 30, these are my rewards. So move that over there. I get, so let's just look at the uncommons. 2 of each, 4, so we're at 6 of each, 15 of each, and 3 rare crystal. And this is where you have to hit, I have to hit about 17 level 32s or so, probably 16 and 5 level 30s, which is, it can cost me some resources, but I end up resources ahead, at least in the Tritanium, because of the rewards. So let me go back here again. 2, 6, and 15. And then the individual is 16, 18, 21. So about 21 uncommon ore, 21 uncommon gas, and 6 rare crystal, along with some officer shards and a bunch of Tritanium. For me, it was, I believe it is going to be in the ballpark of about 5.5 million Tritanium. So for me, it's definitely worth it. It's a no-brainer for me. It really would depend on where you're currently at with the Franklin, with your crew, the kind of investment you want to do into this event. But I highly recommend it. I think it's an easy event to get done. Great resources, as long as you have the speed ups to get through those repairs. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to stop by the channel. I am planning to do a video with another content creator in celebration of the 1,000 subscribers. So we are currently working on putting that together. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate everyone commenting on this video, watching it, sharing it. Thanks for everything that you do, and I will talk to you later. Thanks.